Good morning, guys. Okay, so the lighting is off. I'm not sure what's going on with my camera this morning. Everything in this house is such a mess. It's driving me insane, and I know I always say that, but like it is more so because I've started packing everything up. I've started boxing up as much stuff as I can. So in the process of boxing and sorting and cleaning and doing all that crazy stuff, my house is just a wreck, and I'm just over it. I'm ready to get out. But we don't close on our house for 5 weeks. So yeah, we don't close for 5 weeks. Speaking of which, I cannot even remember. I have been having to delete a lot of footage that I've actually filmed. I don't know, my computer is messed up, as I have explained to you guys before, but sometimes when I upload my footage, it'll like splice my clips, so then I don't really have a choice but to, what is up with the light? Oh my gracious me. So then I don't really have a choice but to delete it, because obviously if it's spliced in two, then it's not gonna make any sense. So I've been deleting a lot of footage, you guys, and I have no idea if I have mentioned to you guys that we have a house. I have no idea. Have I mentioned it to you guys? Do you guys know? I don't know. But we do. We have a house. We put closing really far out to kind of get my husband's VA loan. For those of you who don't know what a VA loan is, like Veteran Affairs, that type of thing, because he is a U.S. Marine, or he was a U.S. Marine, and so he's a veteran. So we get a VA loan. We've never used it before, but we decided, since this is more of a permanent move or a more long-term move, that we would go ahead and use that. So we have to wait till November. But so closing is set for November 21st. And I feel weird saying this because I feel like I have already told you guys, and I'm sure I've vlogged about it, but I don't think that that is footage that I posted. Does that make sense? I don't know. But yeah, so we have a house. It is about triple the size of this house. This house is 1,500 square feet. Our new house is supposedly 4,500 square feet. I think that those measurements have got to be off. They have to be off. I don't know. I've been in that house at least 5 or 6 times, and I am not seeing where on earth 4,500 square feet would come into play. It's a basement ranch. So on the top floor, you've got like your kitchen, dining room, living room, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. That's all that's on the first floor. And then downstairs you have a finished basement, and you've got your laundry room, storage room, an extra living room, and then a huge like master bedroom, which we're going to use as a playroom for the girls / homeschool room. So that is downstairs. Honestly, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's that big. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, it is the perfect size for our family. So we feel very, very blessed to have found the house. We actually weren't planning to even start looking until about this time, but we were driving around last month, and you know, I saw the house, and we pulled in and we looked at it, and we fell in love with it. So, and it's in a different town. It's not in this town. So it's in the next town over, and the school zones are way, way better for the boys, and we're just really excited to move. The only downside is that the house is so outdated. I mean, it's so outdated, like, and it's a major fixer-upper. Like, we have walls to knock down, we have sheetrock to hang, we have carpet to replace. It's kind of a mess, I'm not gonna lie. The house is kind of a mess. The first floor is fine. The first floor has new carpet, new countertops, you know, it's okay. But downstairs is a wreck. It's a wreck. But the price was right, the location was right, the space was right, and it's a great house. I see so much potential in this house. So it's gonna be an ongoing project, I think, for a couple of years to kind of get it where we really want it to be. The bathrooms are like the size of a closet, and I am not exaggerating. One person can fit into the master bathroom and maybe like circle around in circles, and that's all you can do in there. There's no space, and there's carpet in the bathrooms, and there's ugly wallpaper and tile and just outdated everything in the bathrooms. And the downstairs bathroom is just even worse than the upstairs bathroom. So our first priority is going to be rewiring the house, because it does need to be rewired, because it is an older home and it doesn't have the 3-prong outlets. It's only 2-prong, and most of our appliances and electronics and whatnot are 3-prong. So we're not sure how we're gonna have to rewire it, if it's just a matter of replacing the plugs or if we have to go through the entire house. And I'm thinking we'll probably have to rewire the entire house from the looks of it, because you can't just replace the outlet cover. That's not gonna work if there's not electricity going to that 3rd prong. So anyway, that's one of the first things we have to do. And then the next thing after that is overhauling our bathrooms. In the master bedroom, we have to knock down a wall, and I'm dreading it. I am not do it DIY kind of gal. I don't do stuff like that. If it were up to me, I would hire someone to do everything. I would just say, hey, here's your money. This is what I want done. Go do it. But my husband is not like that. He wants to do most of it, 99.9% of the work ourselves. So that's gonna be fun, a new venture in home improvement. I don't doubt that we can do it. I just doubt that we will have the time. We'll see though. But anyway, we're very excited. But at any rate, of course, I will do a home tour whenever we get the keys and, you know, get kind of moved in. We're not going to move in right away after closing. I think we're going to wait a week or two, because it really needs a good deep cleaning. It's been vacant for a year. It's only been on the market a few months, but nobody's lived in it for over a year. So it needs a deep cleaning. And I mean, like, I don't know, like, I need to get in there. It's gonna take a long time to clean this house. There's like bugs in the windowsill. It's a little rough. It's a little rough, but it's a good house. It's a good solid house, and it's in a really great neighborhood. And then next door, we have the lot next to it. So it's like our house, and then there's a lot next to it. So we have extra yard space. It's not as much yard as we wanted originally. We were really looking for 10+ acres. I'm still very sad that we're not getting our 10+ acres, but you know what? Our price range at this time in our lives does not allow for us to get a good home on 10 acres. It just doesn't. I would love to have 10 acres, but it's just not feasible for us right now. So we have to be smart and practical and think about school zoning for our boys and just all that kind of stuff. The lighting is still, you guys, I don't know what it's doing. I have no idea. But yeah, so that's kind of where we are. And I have been packing up my house. I don't have any newspaper though, so I haven't packed like the breakable stuff like dishes and stuff like that. But and unfortunately, most of the stuff I have that I need to pack right now are breakables. And another difficult thing, because we're not moving for like 5-6 weeks, so another difficult thing is finding things that I can go ahead and pack that we're not going to need. We are such minimalists. We don't get things that we don't necessarily need. I think the only thing our house is overrun with is clothing and toys. And toys, we have grandparents and they give us a lot of toys, and clothes. So I feel like we're kind of overrun with that. So all of that needs to definitely be eliminated. Yeah, and we really want to get new furniture at some point. We need a new kitchen table. We need a new couch. We need a bed for our bedroom. We need some shelving for the playroom downstairs. I need a folding table for the laundry room. I have some furniture that I found at an antique store that I really want to get for the kitchen. For those of you who don't know, I love anything old. Anything kind of old and decrepit looking, I love. So if I could have my whole entire house furnished in just antiques, I would. But I have kids, so that's not very smart to do. At least not yet. Maybe when they're out of the house, I could do the whole antique thing. My husband hates antiques though. He hates it. He's like, it's old, it's falling apart. Why do you want to keep it? I don't know. I just think it's neat. I just like to think of the history behind everything and all of the lives that unfolded around this particular object. I don't know. I love it. Anyway, I am going to drink a cup of coffee. I'm going to try to de-stress a little bit about the fact that my house is in a state currently that I don't think it will ever recover from until we move. And I need to start homeschooling Zoe today. So because we took yesterday off, we had kind of a gym day yesterday because my husband was off work. So we did a physical education day. We went out and did a lot of walking, and I took him to a local place that has just like wall-to-wall trampolines, and they jumped till they couldn't breathe anymore. So they had a physical education day yesterday. So today is just a chill day at home. I'm going to try to, like I said, de-stress a little bit about the fact that my house is in a state currently that I don't think it will ever recover from until we move. And I need to start homeschooling Zoe today. So because we took yesterday off, we had kind of a gym day yesterday because my husband was off work. So we did a physical education day yesterday. So we went out and did a lot of walking, and I took him to a local place that has just like wall-to-wall trampolines, and they jumped till they couldn't breathe anymore. So they had a physical education day yesterday. So today is just a chill day at home. doing our normal kind of stuff. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So we have been asking the girls a lot, what do they want for Christmas? And we have been subscribed to the American Girl magazine for years. I mean, since Zoe was probably a baby, I've been subscribed to it. And I think it just brings back a lot of nostalgia for me because I loved American Girl when I was a kid, and I had a bunch of the dolls, and they were probably my favorite toy. Probably one of my favorite childhood toys were the American Girl dolls. So we've been asking the girls what they want, and Piper has decided that she wants a set of the Bitty Baby twins. So, and they come, and this is just the little twins that they offer. And she wanted 2 boys, but she's now changed her mind, and I think she wants a little blonde boy and then this girl. But we may just get her these 2. I don't know. It's up to her. Or Santa will get it for her. So that is what Piper wants. And then this is the one that Zoe wants. She wants the American Girl doll of the year, and this year it is Isabel. You know, I really wanted Zoe to get one of the historical characters, and I think that's just the homeschooling mom in me that wanted her to do that, because I really wanted to expand upon a history lesson involving, you know, the year that her American Girl doll is from and the story behind her and all that kind of thing. But she doesn't really want one of the historical ones, and I don't know, I'm torn. But of course she wrote Santa a letter telling Santa exactly which doll she wants, and she said, Mommy, I told Santa knows which doll I want, so we better get her the right doll. What, Zoe? I really wanted to get her Caroline, or I don't know, one of the other dolls, but whatever, it's fine. I wanted to get her this one. I don't know, I just thought she's from, what year is she from? She's from the year 1812. So there's a lot of things in that kind of time period that we could go over and discuss and all that kind of thing, but I don't know. I'll get her the one she wants. She wants the Girl of the Year. And I don't think the Girl of the Year even comes with a story. I don't think she does. They have changed these dolls so much, and they got rid of Molly, and Molly was like my favorite one. I had 2 Mollys because I decided at one point that I wanted twins. So I begged and begged and begged, and I finally got a second Molly doll. But when I was a kid, I had, you know, the glasses and the pigtails, and I was kind of a little bit, I don't know, I don't want to say I was an outcast, because I don't think I was an outcast, but I was definitely had that kind of quirky look about me, and I didn't really care much about my hair or my clothes or anything like that, and my mom always dressed me a lot like Molly dressed, so I don't know, I just felt like Molly was my my exact other in terms of a doll, but I don't know, they've improved these so much. So, and I have to get the boys stuff as well. Not as much stuff, I don't guess. It's hard. The boys are so hard. Narquise does not play with toys. I wish he did. He's learning to play with toys. But as of right now, he really does not play with toys. So I can't quite justify getting him any type of toy. I need to get him some manipulatives, like things that he can do with his hands. He loves to stack things, so I need to get him something like that. And he loves clothes and shoes. In the orphanage, all of the clothes were communal. They all shared clothes. They had a huge number written on their shirt, and whichever number the shirt is what went to a certain group. Like, they were all grouped differently, so he could only wear the clothing that was in his group number, and he's just never had clothes, and he would wear the same outfit for usually up to 2 weeks at a time, and you know, up to 2 weeks he could wear the same exact outfit every single day. So for him, having a shirt or pants or shoes, anything that is his, that he gets to wear, that he knows is his, it does not belong to anybody else, it is his, that is so special to him. So we're gonna get him a lot of shirts and pants and shoes, and I mean, that's the biggest thrill for him, to open up clothes, because it's just something he's never had. He doesn't really care so much for toys, so I don't want to get him something just for the sake of getting it when that's not something that he enjoys right now. And Aiden doesn't care much for toys either. He loves things that make noise, so anything that makes noise or that you can chew on, he really loves. So he has all these he had these chewies that they're like chew tubes, and they attached to his clothing. We had 2 brand new ones and we have lost them. I don't know where those things have gone. I have looked through the washing machine, I have looked through their bedroom, I've looked through the truck, I've looked everywhere for those toys, and I don't know what has happened to them. But I can't find them, so I'm hoping they turn up in the move. But if not, I need to order him 2 or 3 more of his chewy toys for Christmas. And he's gonna get some new clothes too, and some like little musical type stuff for him to play with. So hopefully we won't be too terribly out of budget. It's probably gonna go up to like $200 per kid, which is still a little too expensive for Christmas. But usually I think this may be the first year ever since we've even had kids that we can really kind of afford to give them more than one thing for Christmas. Okay, so we finished homeschooling. And the kids are bringing me boxes because they want to pack things up. Okay, hold on. And try to get it on mommy. Okay, so we are going to pack up boxes and get some more stuff done.
I want to do it.
And Zoe's filming. Say hey, Zoe.
Hey.
So I got these, Zoe, is it even on me?
Not really.
Not really. So I got these boxes from the U-Haul store. I think I paid like $20 for 20 boxes. Hang on, and we're not doing that one right now. Wait just a minute. So I have like 20 boxes, and I'm just trying to get a jump on.
More like 30 boxes. I want to do it. 40 boxes.
Yeah,
I want to do it.
No, let Zoe do it. You're a little too small to do it.
I want to do it.
Piper wants the camera. She's little small to do that. But yeah, we are going to pack up some things. I think we're going to do a few toys, right, Zoe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going down.
And keep in mind, whatever you guys pack up, look at me, are y'all listening? Whatever you pack up, you have to remember you're not going to see it for about 6 weeks until we get into the new house. So don't pack anything up that you feel like you can't do without for 6 weeks.
Why are you doing that? I got that. I will.
Okay, honey, I just want y'all, I don't want y'all to be crying for stuff that you can't find because you packed it. Oh dear. I think this is going to be our messy box.
No!
We have a lot of stuff to get done.
No! Okay.
Oh my goodness. Listen to me. Listen to me. It is not a game. It is not a game. Piper, go get things from your room, honey.
No!
Thought it was a good idea to let the kids help, but I don't know. Starting to rethink that.
I need to bring my Foxy with us.
You don't want to see Foxy for 6 weeks? He can go in there. I just don't want you to be upset. Now you're keeping more than you're putting in. Oh my goodness.
My doggy.
So I got on the scales this morning and I have not like weighed myself. And do y'all want to take that? Put that in there. That. Oh my goodness.
Mama, we don't need this
My kids are
anymore.
hoarders. My kids are hoarders.
Mama, I never play with this.
Okay, put it in there.
Mama.
Yeah, put him in there. So I got on the scales this morning and I'm down 3 pounds, which is, stop it. My gracious. I think we're only gonna do the one box because I can't deal with them throwing stuff in there.
She need to go with us.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm down 3 pounds. So I figure that's like practically nothing in the grand scheme of things because I really need to lose like 50 pounds. But hey, 3 pounds, that is a start. That is a serious, honest, we got things going kind of a start. So
this is now Jesus.
I don't know. I'm hoping by summer I can be down at least 30. But but we'll see. We have holidays coming up, and we always go out of town for holidays, and my husband's grandparents always cook awesome food for the holidays, and I always eat way too much of it. So I'm gonna have to resist this year.
Dinosaur.
You're gonna be a dinosaur.
Come on. I'm gonna be dinosaur. And I'm gonna make green tail. And gonna make black tail.
Yeah, she's saying that her Nana is making her a dinosaur or a dragon costume for Christmas.
And I have a really long cape.
Yeah, you're gonna be Elsa, huh? I am actually really excited to show you guys. I'm excited to show you guys both of their costumes, but I'm really excited to show you guys. No, Narkis plays with us to show y'all Zoe's costume. She's gonna be Elsa, and I know every little girl and their cousin is gonna be Elsa this year, but it's a pretty awesome Elsa costume. She found it at Cracker Barrel, I think, and then she is altering it. And she's just super talented with sewing and creating things like that. So, and it is gorgeous. So I would love to be packing up my kitchen too, but it's still like 5 weeks till we close. So honestly, I need to kind of be careful with the things that I'm packing up. But I'm trying to pack up the things we don't use, like useless things that we want to keep, but that we don't need every day, that we're not gonna need between now and the time we move. So that's what I'm trying to do. I think I'm gonna go pack up Aiden's Braille books in his room because we don't use those. He's not going to be able to use those for a few years at least, but we definitely don't want to throw them away. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go pack some of those up and maybe get some laundry going, and then hopefully be able to clean. Y'all, the boys are gonna be off the bus in like an hour. So the reality of what I can get done in an hour and what I would like to get done in an hour, they never quite meet up, but I'm gonna try. Oh my goodness. My girls are very whiny today. It's just one of those days. One of those days. But I got a lot of the stuff in the boys' room packed up. It kind of makes me a little bit sad, actually, to pack up some of this stuff. A lot of it is Aiden's Braille books. And I'm not saying that he'll never use Braille books. I pray that someday he will. But when we got them when we thought, you know, he was more, you know, typically developing. And, you know, as it turns out, he isn't, and he's not anywhere near a point where he's gonna be able to use them. But, you know, maybe someday. So I'm really hopeful, but at the same time, it kind of makes me sad that it's just a reminder of what institutionalization has done to my kids. But I've got I've got his Braille Bible books, his little animals, his little thing. He doesn't really play with any of this stuff. And then I've got the boys' globe that we got. And we got this when we were fundraising for them. So we have our trip that charted out that the plane was taking. So all the way from where we live in Alabama, all the way across the ocean, all the way to Kryvyi Rog, Ukraine. And the boys, I don't know if you can see, Dnepropetrovsk, right there, that's the region our boys are from. So it was a very long long trip. It was a long trip.
And I cried.
I know you did, but
you got a book from me,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like crying because you were away from me for a long time.
Yeah, 7 weeks. It was a long time, huh?
Oh dear.
Okay, let's not dig through it, okay?
Mama, are we going to donate these?
No, honey, I'm just packing them up to take to the new house. Another thing that really bugs me with packing stuff is you can't put a lot in a box. Like, you just can't. You have to make sure that yourself or the movers, whoever's moving you, can pick up the boxes with at least some sort of reasonable amount of ease. And you just can't cram them full of stuff. Because then they get too heavy. So you really aren't putting a lot of stuff in each box. So I think we're gonna it's gonna be a ridiculous amount of boxes by the time we're done with all this. I think we have like maybe 3% of our house packed up right now, and I've got 5 boxes. It's ridiculous. Oh, it's so crazy. All right, so we are gonna, let's see. I lost my Sharpie, so to just make do. So I'm just gonna write boys' room. I always write the location of where it needs to go up here, and then down here where it says like contents, I'll just put his braille books and toys. So, well, 5 down, about 50 million more to go. Okay, so Aiden just like took his pants off, and so I had to give him a bath, and I always forget, like, he'll leave his pants on at school, but if I don't put a belt on him, he just undresses himself all the time. And I forgot to put a belt on him when he got off of the bus. So anyway, I put the girls to bed. You guys, it is 4:30. It's 4:30 and I put the girls to bed. It was one of those days. Really was. I mean, from the time they woke up till the time they went to bed, crying, fussing, whining, the whole 9 yards. And I kept telling them, I was like, you guys, if you can't be good, if you can't get along, then you're gonna have an early bedtime tonight. And they just would not stop. So they got an early bedtime. I don't think they're sleeping right now, but regardless, they are having to have quiet time in their room separately. Which brings up another issue. At our new house, they are going to be sharing a room. So they're going to be in the same room. I am dreading this. I am dreading them being in the same room on epic proportions. Hey, buddy. I know, buddy. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. I didn't get much done today either. I mean, I got homeschooling done. I guess I got a lot done, but as far as the house goes, I didn't get anything done. I don't know. You guys, homeschooling's hard. I don't know. I guess I'm just not in a good knack with it yet because I cannot get my house clean when we have homeschooling days. Hey, sweet boy.
Hi.
Hey, come away from the garbage. I don't like you being by the garbage. Especially. No, okay.
Papa.
Huh?
Mama, papa.
Oh, yes, I do need to clean. He's telling me. He's saying, Mama, you need to clean. This is Mama Ubrati. Hi, can you say hello?
Oh.
Did you have a very good day today?
Yes.
Yes, what did you do today?
Popping chicken no.
You ate chicken for lunch?
No.
No, you didn't eat chicken. No, you didn't eat chicken for lunch. What did you eat for lunch? Do you know the word for it?
Yes.
What is it? Thinking?
This.
Cheese? Okay, good. You had cheese?
Cheese.
You like cheese?
Boss. Popping.
Mm-hmm. That's your teacher. I'm glad you had a good day.
Sissy.
Yeah, sisters are crying. They were going, ee, huh? They were crying a bunch. I think they're okay now, though. And I think Piper's at the top of the stairs. Hey, I love you very much.
Juice.
Juice? You want some juice? Okay. I'll get you some juice in a minute, sweet boy.
Yes.
Yes. Can you sit up for me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Sit up for Mama. Good job. Good job.
Juice.
Yes, I'll get you juice. You got on purple socks. Did Sissy put socks on you? Need to find you a jammy shirt. Hey, look at Mommy. Good day, Mama.
Also. Chair, Mama.
Chair? I'm not in a chair. Oh, you want to be in a chair?
Da.
Okay. Hey, can you look at the camera and say bye-bye?
Papa.
Bye-bye. Say we'll see you tomorrow.
Papa.
Tomorrow. I love you, baby boy.
Boy.
Hey, little boy.
Boy.
Little boy, did you know you have a birthday coming up?
Yes.
You did? Did you know you're going to be 11?
Yes.
You did. Can you believe it? Your first birthday. It's like, yes. It's just like your first birthday, huh? Your first birthday in a family. You can have a big party?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Do you want me to bring cupcakes to your class?
Cake?
Cake? Yeah, you like cake, don't you?
Those.
Footloose?
Da.
Okay, he wants to listen to Footloose.
Da.
Sweet boy. Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.